For instance, in 2019, Cambridge actually overtook Oxford in student satisfaction, so to get them back in 2020, Oxford overtook Cambridge in number of living members of Monty Python. I'm a stand-up comedian. I'm also a professional 10-pin bowler. Say who? Yeah. Down at the bowling rink, they call me the Frenchman, because whenever I'm there's a strike every 2 minutes. Well, I'll tell you another fact about me. I'm not just good at whatever I just said. I'm also good at paying bills, so I'm told. And in fact, my bank called me up the other day to tell me that several of my payments were outstanding. Yeah, another thing about me, good fact to start off with is my favourite food. I like toast. Toast is my favourite food. You know, I pity people who've never had the chance to experience toast. Not just because it's delicious, which it is, but because they never know if they're having a stroke. My second favourite food, though, is iceberg lettuce, which is an unpopular choice, I know. In fact, I did a survey of everyone I know about what their favourite type of lettuce was, and 48% said romaine. But indeed, I am a stand-up comedian. I've got some impressions for you today. That's one of the things that stand-ups do, isn't it? I've got impressions for you today. This is my impression of the focus group who decided what periods of time were going to be called. Right, we still don't have a name for 24 hours, but it's getting late, so let's just call it a day. Got another one for you here. You'll see. You'll see. You'll see. That was my impression of an optician. And this is my impression of David Bowie if you were a steam train. The trouble with that is I don't have a punchline for that bit, because it's just, he keeps going and people laugh, and if they don't laugh, they just sort of look like I'm going a bit insane. But I've got some pictures for you today. I like it when it does that. I've got some pictures for you today as well, some entrepreneurial pictures for you. I've got one of my first ideas was that we should have a version of The Apprentice, but it's just set in that room before they go in. Before they go into the boardroom, they just sit down and they're looking nervous. I've got a nod over there. It's just set in that room, and it's called The Apprentice. I had another idea which was pretty similar actually. It was set backstage of Have I Got News For You? Just waiting around. And it's called Have I Got News For Them? Yeah, they love it. Also had an idea for, is there a Mario Kart? Anyone familiar with that concept? Yeah, do you want to explain for everyone what that is?
Mario Kart and beer.
That's right, yeah. You sort of drink beer gradually as you play the game, it gets more difficult to play, and the game, you drink more beer, you get more drunk, the game gets more fun. It's great. And I've come up with a similar game called Ketamine Tetris. And every time you get a line, now the picture I had was that Northerners should just learn how much a pint costs in the South and not pretend to be surprised every time. Another one I thought was we could do an a cappella parody, but it's set in the Vietnam War, and it will be Francis Ford Acapellopolis Acapellapolis Now. Also wanted to do a burlesque version of The Emperor's New Clothes, but sort of over before it began, that one. And another thing is I wanted to do a Dorian Gray voodoo doll that just gets stabbed when you stab it. And then here's another one. This last one's a bit of a political one. Got a bit of a political one for you. You'll like it. You'll like it. You won't like it. What can you do? It's a bit of a political idea. I think what we should do is we should code copies of the Daily Mail in cyanide, in the hopes that over time it would eventually kill everyone that likes papier-mâché. But I'll end on a little bit of fun for you. I'll end on a what do you call them? Tongue twist. I've done a little tongue twist for you. This one is, you may have heard it, but it's a personal favourite one. I like to do it when I'm warming up and when I'm warming down a crowd. So here it is for you just before I leave. And before I do this last joke, I should say we're on at 3:30 at Just the Tonic Caves. Not a long walk away. If you're here, you're at a loss, you want to come see some funny sketch comedy, you want to hear that joke about lettuce again, come and see the Oxford Reviews. What's our show called?
For Review Dollars More.
For Review Dollars More. God, that's funny. Right, I'll end with a tongue twist if you will. I'm not a pheasant plucker, I'm a pheasant plucker's son. And I'm only plucking pheasants till the fuck. Thank you very much for being there, David.